Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
You hear that, folks? There are two sets of laws. One for the police and one for the ordinary citizen.
The library asks for you to leave, okay? Upon asking you to leave, you need to leave. They don't have to give you a reason as to why they want you to leave. They just don't want you to leave.
Okay, well, you tell me what I'm doing wrong. Go ahead, read it. Read it.
You read it, it's for you.
Is there a reason you're running my plate?
Yes, this is a traffic stop. You're not parked properly, so we need to see your identification, registration, and insurance, please.
I love it.
So much.
Okay, so you didn't ask to come into the facility? You just came in by yourself?
Also, just so you know, because there is a crime that was committed, okay? 132412, I believe. Let me just verify.
Not gonna happen, brother. You're almost about. There's a big pile of it, and you're about to step in it. I would walk around it.
Okay. I'm providing a state statute.
I can't read. Read it to me. I'm asking you to read it to me. You're embarrassing me now because now everybody knows I can't read. Can you just tell me what it says? I wasn't yelling. I wasn't bothering anybody.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. If they said they wanted to kick me out because I'm black, would you enforce that? Just let me leave. You already got my name. You ran my information.
I don't have
Well, you don't have the right to it.
Okay.
You don't have the right to it.
I'm going to detain you now, okay? Physically detain you, okay? So now you...
What's up, Patter fam? We are at the Maricopa, Arizona city center, like the city hall. They have a police station here, and we're just gonna take a look around, see how everything is, see how they act, see how they upkeep all their stuff, and yeah, check it out, man. This officer just jumped in this van. I don't know if this is his personal van or not, but it's kind of a unique vehicle if it's his personal vehicle. It doesn't have county plates on it. And he is out of here. I wonder, it looks like it's got a computer in it. I wonder if that van does speed trapping. Yeah, they make that thing look real covert, don't they? That does not look like a police vehicle whatsoever. But like I said, it did have that monitor in it, so that makes me think that it might be a police vehicle, because I know that wasn't factory. Seems like this guy is probably knows what time it is because he just said hello and, you know, being all nonchalant, so they probably know what's going on. I would imagine they do. So it's always a good idea to leave any kind of weaponry behind when you go do audits, just FYI. I think a pepper spray is okay for you to defend yourself with, but as far as anything deadly, I would not recommend bringing it, because I just get a cop one more reason to hurt you or charge you. Extremely well kept in here. It is swept, fairly clean rug. I'd give it about a 90. Not bad. All right, so that was a pass. They didn't do anything out of the ordinary. I think one lady definitely was uncomfortable. She tried to hang in there, but she just couldn't. But at least she didn't do anything crazy and start talking a bunch of crap. So give her credit for that. Ain't got no problem with that. If you're uncomfortable on camera, hey, I don't really fault that. It's about how you act and how you treat people that are within their rights. That's the issue. This guy must realize I'm not a threat, or there must be other security here, because there's a bunch of Winchester ammo in the back of that truck and those cardboard boxes. He grabbed a few that he could carry and just walked inside. So yeah, he obviously ain't too worried about the situation though. Well, there's still somebody in the truck anyway. So yeah, they're really not worried about it. They didn't even bother putting the S on it. It's just employee only, not employees. You know, one thing, it's really quiet out here. You can see that we're just out in the desert, man. There's not a whole lot of anything. Just open spaces, no trees blocking your way, really. I think they're gonna do the traditional judge's order stuff. I'm not even gonna try to go in here because they're gonna have I can't bring my tear gas in here, so I'd have to leave my tear gas back into the other. I'm just gonna ask where the city entrance is. So. Hey man, where is the entrance to go to like the city clerk and that type of thing? If you, okay, thank you. All right, so that's just the court entrance. They definitely have some cool landscaping, huh, Pat fam? You don't see this type of landscaping in most places. There are just not a lot of people here. Looks like they used to have a water feature of some type, but it dried up. I have notices posted out here for the public. Let's get out of the sun, check out our beautiful building. Wow, look how pretty this is. Look at that. That's kind of cool. So this is Maricopa City Hall. It's a very pretty building. So they have their own, it's like a magazine here. They have history of the area, some models and different pictures. Very interesting. Not sure what they're doing back here. It's like a private office back here. So far they're doing good. I think this area is just going to come and ask how things are going. Probably really not. How are you doing? I'm just taking a tour of the building.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who are you with?
I'm independent. I don't need any help though, but thank you. What is your name?
My name is Brenda.
Brenda, how are you doing?
So the front desk is aware you're here?
I walk right by them, yeah. Yeah, I think they would be. They saw me, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't ask to come into the facility? You just came
No.
in by yourself?
Yeah, I walked in with 2 feet, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All
a
right.
human being with 2 feet, yeah.
Just 1 second. Let me get our, just a second.
Okay. Looks like they got a lot of empty space in the offices over here. Well, she got a little bit of time for me to wait, but I'm not gonna wait here forever. What do you think, guys? Give her about another 10 seconds. And if she don't show up, oh, here she is, so we'll see what she says.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure with our PIO,
Okay.
this is the first time that someone like this.
Somebody in the
has done,
public
so-
came around and filmed you, a journalist?
Okay,
That's cool, no problem at all.
come on in.
Oh, I don't need to come in, ma'am. I'm just taking a look right here. I'm gonna go that way and then circle around and go over to the library, so.
Well, hopefully they'll be friendlier than I was.
You weren't mean at all. We were not mean to each other. We had a nice cordial conversation, because I'm not
Okay.
here to be mean to anybody.
No, I just,
You weren't mean. You're just curious, which is reasonable.
Anything we can do for you? Just checking it
No,
out.
I just check it out. Yeah, yeah. I certainly appreciate it, and it seems like she now knows it's something she doesn't see every day, so
Anything we can do for
can't
you
really
guys?
blame you. No, appreciate you guys. Thank you. You
All
too.
right.
Take care, Brenda. All right, so let's go over this direction. Looks like Brenda got a quick education. She wasn't bad. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. I don't think Brenda was bad. She wasn't bad, not in my opinion anyway.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing just great.
What can we help you with?
I'm just being nosy, taking a look around the building. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Rick.
Rick, I'm Shannon.
Shannon?
Yeah, nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm just a journalist. I'm taking a tour all around and been all over the city, and this is where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna go a couple doors over here in a minute.
You an independent journalist or
Yes,
do
sir.
you work for
No, I'm independent.
Okay.
Independent media.
All right, sir.
Thank you. me and my Pata fam, if you guys use any kind of weed killer, they make a dye. It's real cheap. Like a couple drops will stain like a gallon. It's like a blue dye. You can find it on Amazon or place like that. Just look it up. But when you spray, you know what area got sprayed, so you don't waste product, and you make sure you got everything. So that's when you're seeing that little blue tint around the weed right there. That's what they're using. All right, guys. I got a feeling they might have got a heads up. This is Maricopa Library. I guess that's the name of it. Honestly, didn't really look. But just know it's a library in Maricopa. Looks like they got some kind of class going on over here. Camp Core meeting, Redwood Room 3. So she's waving to us. How cool is that? These people aren't triggered. They're just like, whatever. That's the right mentality to have. Is when you're in public, it's just to wave and be friendly. Wow, they got a post office inside the library. I've never seen that before. That is cool. You can ship packages right from here.
Are you recording in the library?
Yes.
Okay, so the law that states that you can't record when people are around.
Oh, okay. I've never seen a post office in a library before. What is your name?
Melissa?
Melissa, okay. Yeah, you'd be incorrect on that. You can actually record in a public library.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if there's anybody in the library or not.
Okay.
Yeah. It's amazing how many people have no idea what the law is. That is amazing. This is definitely unique though. It's like they're getting set up for some kind of meal in there. Hey, we must have really scared them off. Hey, I don't know what their hours are. Oh, they say closed. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But it is past 5. It's 5:15, so yeah, that's why they're. Look at that. She ran right back in. It's interesting.
Because with your CACID, you can check items out, because we're connected, and, you know, in a way, but the question is as long as that number would let you reserve it through. Which it should, because if it lets you check out, yeah. When you got it, did you ever set a 4-digit PIN? No.
I'm asking about library cards and living rooms and with my CDC ID.
There's a big train over there, guys. Can you see the train? She's back again. She's gonna duck back in. Watch. She's gonna come out, duck back in. It's a peekaboo. Gee whiz, people. It's just a camera. They play Dungeons and Dragons here as well.
Excuse me, sir?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, you cannot record any patrons in the library?
That's not true.
Yes, it is. We do have a policy.
Can you show me the law?
Yes, we're actually trying to grab it right now.
Yeah, there is no law. It's public.
This is,
It's a
there's
public library.
We will not argue about it.
Yeah, you can't win that one because the First Amendment wins.
We won't argue.
Freedom of press. I'm a member of the press. I'm walking around documenting what's in the library.
I'm aware.
Okay, well then you know you can't stop it. What is your name?
My name is Quinn Canold.
Clint Cano, and what's your position?
The city's Communications and Cultural Services Director.
Okay. So yeah, if you can show me a law, I definitely would like to see it.
Will do.
Policy is not a law.
State statute.
Okay,
Like
show
I
me
said,
the state statute that says you can't record in the library a person's face.
Absolutely.
And that would be an unconstitutional statute. I'm not going around like following anybody, but if I see them in general public, I mean, they're there, right? I'm not here to harass anybody.
I understand.
So, and you haven't seen me do that, so I don't know why you're approaching me.
Because of what the state statute requires of us.
Well, shouldn't you have that statute in hand before you approach me? Or do you know the number, perhaps?
They're printing it right now.
Okay.
But I just wanted to approach you since you were in the process of doing it.
Okay, well, I'm going to record no matter what that paper says.
I understand.
Because I have the right to. There'd be no possible way to walk through this library and not inadvertently record a person that's in it, right?
Like I said, sir.
I'm just talking to you logically.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm talking.
know.
Do I seem like I'm arguing, or do I seem like I'm talking to you? I'm just making a point. I'm just trying to explain something to you. So if you have the right, if I have the right to be here in public and use the library as a public citizen, I have the right to take a picture in it. I have a right to record a video in it, and you can't strip that right away from me. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not going to argue.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just
You're
talking to
stating
you.
a point of saying I'm not going to refute your point. I'm hearing what you
Okay.
said.
Okay. Well, just listen then. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to respond.
we have an obligation to, I don't have to do Legal readings here.
This is it. This is the state
Okay,
statute.
well, you tell me what I'm doing wrong. Go ahead, read it. Read
You
it.
read it. It's for you.
No, you tell me which part of that I'm violating.
Do you want to read it?
No. You tell me what I'm doing wrong. Read it to me. Read it. I'm right here, read it.
You can read it.
I can't read.
Okay.
Read it to me.
I'm providing a state statute.
I can't read. Read it to me. I'm asking you to read it to me. You're embarrassing me now because now everybody knows I can't read. Can you just tell me what it says?
No.
Why not?
I'm just not going to argue with it.
I'm not. I'm asking you to read. I'm not asking you to argue. Just read what it says. Why can't you just read it?
providing it to you.
I can't read. So you're not willing, as a public servant that's trying to enforce something, tell me what it is?
That's all we're going to do here. Is provide the state statute to you.
Okay, so should I take it and give it to somebody that can read?
You can do
Can
it-
I
you
ask
can do
somebody
it-
in the library
you
to
can
read
do
it to me? Because they
as you
probably
like.
can read here. Okay, can I ask somebody in here?
Can you ask who in here?
A person to read it to me, since you're not willing to do it for some
I
reason.
don't want to have a conversation or argue with it. You can either take the statute.
Why not? Listen.
or not.
Okay, let's
That's all.
stop.
That's all.
Let's stop. Well, give me the paper, so I can have somebody read it to me. Man, what a beta male. Jeez, can't even read something. Man, would you read this to me so I can understand what you're saying? Because I can't read. I'm asking him to read. He's being just walking off.
No,
Why won't you read it to me?
we're just not going to argue with it anymore, sir.
So you want to force something and you don't want to tell me what it is? That seems kind of cruel in a way, right? I've been friendly to you. I haven't cussed or argued or been mean to you. I'm just asking nicely, can you read it to me? You won't do it. Why won't you read it? Will you read it to me?
I understand.
Will anybody read me the law? Okay. I'm just asking kindly for you to read it to me.
Kindly express it.
Folks here for the homeowner meeting? One guy was sitting here.
That's rather odd. Well, yeah, this looks like a bunch of gerbil to me. I don't know what it says. If anybody out there on my news thing can read that, let me know what it says. Pat a fam, I'm going to walk back in there just to prove a point that I'm not going to leave the library. But just so y'all know, I can read fine. And also, my battery's going to get pretty low here. I didn't expect this audit to be this long. But these folks here are definitely missing the mark somewhere. I'm going to read it on the sneak here. Well, it's pretty obvious this isn't really going to go any further than this. It doesn't seem like it, because there goes the triggered postal lady over there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd have called the police by now. I think they're out of gas on this one, people. Out of gas. It's funny, the city hall passed and these guys failed miserably. Just miserably.
Just wanted to let you know that we have asked to stop recording.
I thought you don't want to talk to me, so quit approaching me if you don't want to talk.
Leave the library, and if you don't,
so now you want to do the trespass thing because I'm exercising First Amendment. You're going to dig yourself a hole, brother.
And you've been notified.
Okay, well, you've been notified. You can be held liable. They're trying different tactics too.
She said they didn't have time to look through it, and I guess there's your proof.
Can I get your name, ma'am? In the blue shirt. Can I get your name, ma'am? So I know who I'm dealing with here. For the record. I haven't ignored you guys when you talk to me. You don't have to ignore me.
I've given you my name.
No, I want her name because she's another person. Can I get her name, please?
No.
Okay. So she's a public employee refusing to identify to a member when asked. I could be asking to make a complaint.
She's not
on her.
refusing. I'm asking her.
Well, I would like to make a complaint on her. What is her name? I have the right to make a complaint. I don't want to make a complaint on you. I want to make a complaint on her.
My name is Carmen Dudley, and I'm the Risk and Policy Coordinator.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I appreciate that. Just be professional. As hard as they're trying, it doesn't look like they're getting the response they wanted. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Hi there. Do you have a question or via text?
I was looking at this tomorrow, having an appointment in Cassipan, and it's saying that please no photocopies of both the birth certificate and ID front and back, and that I have to provide it. So
Yes.
I just
You need to
wanted
make
to do that,
copies?
yes.
Okay. So come in last week. Okay. So I'm going to forward to that. That's going to be the password.
then you know you can't stop it. What is your name?
I need the state statute.
Oh, the statute.
Yes. I can.
Show me a law, definitely like to see policy and how the law. Okay, so we have a state statute that says you can't report a murder in the person's home. And that would be an unconstitutional statute. I'm not going around like following anybody, but if I see them in the general public, I mean, they're there, right? I'm not here to harass anybody. You haven't seen me do that, so I don't know why you're approaching. Do you have that statute in hand before you approach me? Or do you know the number, perhaps? I'm not a reporter, I'm not a witness. I have a right to. There would be no possible way to come to this home and not inadvertently report a person that's in it, right? I'm just talking to you right now. I'm not arguing, I'm talking. Do I seem like I'm arguing or do I seem like I'm talking to you? I'm just trying to explain something to you. So if you have the right, if I have the right to be in public and use the library as a public citizen, I have the right to take a picture in it, I have the right to record a video on it, and you can't strip that right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to argue, I'm just talking to you. Okay, well just listen. I mean, you don't have to respond. Okay, well, you tell me what I'm doing now. Go ahead, read it. You tell me which part of that is violated. You tell me what I'm doing now. Read it to me. Read it. Right here, read it. I can't read it. Read it to me. I can't read. Read it to me. I'm asking you to read it to me. You're embarrassing me now because now everybody knows I can't read. Can you just tell me what it says? What is it? I'm asking you to read it. I'm asking you to read it. Just read what it says. I can't read it. I can't read. So you're not willing as a public servant that's trying to enforce something, tell me what it is? Okay, so should I take it and give it to somebody that can read? Can I ask somebody in the library to read it to me? Because they probably can read it. Okay, can I ask somebody here? A person to read it to me, since you're not willing to do it for some reason. Okay, let's give me the paper. It's okay if they know you're with them at this point.
Oh, they do?
In landscape? Perfect. Cool. Had to switch phones, my battery died. This video went a lot longer than what I anticipated. Looks like they're running out of firepower. So maybe the police come and save them. This is their copy room right here. I guess the gentleman was requesting copies to be made. She took her badge off for some reason, which is a bit odd. These guys are still trying. I mean, they're both working hard to violate my rights. You would think a library would know a little something about rights in the Constitution, but they don't. Is there somebody else coming? Should I stick around here? Or not? Or is anybody coming? Or? Okay. Thank you. Did you get educated? Is there anybody coming? Should I stick around? Your ego won't let you know you got educated, or just Mr. I got nothing to say unless you're the one talking, huh? Okay, that's fine. Don't violate people's rights, guys. Take care. So yeah, there's been adequate time for police response from the moment that they initiated their confrontation. The police are literally across the street from here, so, you know, there's nothing that can be done about it or whatever, you know. It's called public, you know. So anyway, that got interesting, huh, Paddle Fam? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps the channel out, helps the algorithm. So if you appreciate what we do out here, protecting our rights, protecting your rights, protecting my rights, then show some love and support. This is Prove All Things, and I'm out. Oh yeah, I will. Hey, how are you? Can you get your name and badge number?
My name's Officer Bernius, 443.
Is there a reason you're running my plate?
Yes, this is a traffic stop. You're not parked properly, so we need to see your identification, registration, and insurance, please.
I love it.
So much.
I love it. So how would I park this?
I don't know if that's...
What's the statute?
Okay, listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm listening.
This is a traffic stop. Can you please...
You didn't pull me over. This is actually
This is right.
I was not driving.
Doesn't matter. This is your vehicle.
You're stopping a vehicle that's already parked. Give it a parking ticket.
Sounds good. Can I have your driver's license, please?
What is your name and badge number?
Officer Alaska, badge number 1721.
So you're so-called pulling me over because I'm illegally parked?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what violation can you tell me that is?
It's legally parked. That's
What's the code? This is an RV. I couldn't park straight here.
Okay. Okay. So
have you ever stopped a large vehicle before?
Can you move it?
It made me. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything you need from us?
I need you to stop harassing me for not doing anything.
I'm not harassing you.
You absolutely are.
I am simply just educating you.
No, you're not educating me. You came here to target me.
No, not at all.
Because I was in there recording.
You're good. You're good. So just so you know, the staff inside this building are trespassing you from entering this building.
They can't legally trespass me. I have not committed a crime.
They can.
They cannot. I have a First Amendment right.
I agree.
To walk in there and record. I didn't cause a disturbance. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't bothering anybody.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. If they said they wanted to kick me out because I'm black, would you enforce that?
No, because that's unconstitutional.
This is unconstitutional.
Yes.
Have you heard of the freedom of press, the First Amendment of the Constitution?
Absolutely.
Well, then that makes this unconstitutional.
Listen to what I'm telling you, okay?
If their reason for kicking me out is because I'm recording, that's unconstitutional because they're violating my freedom of press.
They don't need to have a reason.
They have a reason.
No,
they don't like that I'm
need to have a
recording.
reason.
They can't just arbitrarily kick a member of the public out of a public place because they feel like it.
Yes, they can.
No, the hell they can.
Yes, they can, sir.
This is America.
Anyways, yes, it is. God bless America, right?
So if somebody doesn't like me, they can just say, he can't be in this park. I just don't like him. I just don't like him. What do you do? Well, nothing. I just don't like the guy. I just don't like the way he looks.
They don't need to have a reason.
That's bullshit. You don't know your job.
Okay. Well, can I have your identification?
No.
Please? Why not?
Because I haven't broken the law.
Okay.
I've been out here peacefully.
Did they ask you to leave?
I've been out here peacefully.
Okay, sounds good. Check this out.
I haven't broken not one law. Not one law.
Is this your vehicle?
I have the right to freedom of press in this country.
Yes, you do.
I went around to different places, quietly filming. That building over there, the city hall,
sounds good.
I told them that was the most beautiful building and the most beautiful people I ever seen in my life.
Hey,
that was
listen,
my interaction with them.
Check this out. I need your identification because the staff inside asked for you to leave. You didn't leave. We got called.
They don't have the right to ask me to leave.
Okay, so would you please provide me...
They don't have the right to trespass me. They don't have the right to ask me to leave. I didn't break a law.
So understand something. You did.
I didn't break a law. What law did it? No, they didn't. I didn't break a law for them to ask me to leave public property.
Right.
Here's how it works. If you're on private property, you guys are going to get yourself a lawsuit, I promise you.
Okay.
If you're on private property and somebody tells you to leave, they don't need a reason. They can just say, I don't want you here. So if I'm on, if I'm on public, I do this for a living, brother. I'm a member of the press. I have credentials for this. I do this for real.
Okay.
If I am on public property and they don't like the fact that I'm recording and they tell me you got to leave here, they are violating my First Amendment right, and that's not a legal request on public property. I pay for this. I have part ownership of this. I can walk around and take a picture, a video inside of it calmly and peacefully all I want to.
Okay.
You can't come here and violate that. You can't tell me I can't. You're trying to.
No, I'm not.
You guys in a roundabout way are saying, look, it would sound silly if we just say, hey, you can't record, so we're going to kick you out. So we're going to do a little dance, and we're going to say, well, since we asked you to leave for a recording, now we're going to kick you out. You can't do that. That'd be like saying you're black. It's the same difference.
So here's the thing. What was
You,
your
you,
first
you
name, by the
can't
way?
care. I'm not telling you my first name.
Okay, sounds good. The 28, what did it come back to? Who's the RO of the vehicle?
You guys are going to get in a big lawsuit. I'm telling you, you're violating my rights.
Okay.
You came up here with some bogus parking crap because you are annoyed that I'm in there peacefully exercising my First Amendment rights.
Sorry, hold on. I'm listening to the radio. I apologize.
And I'm going to need your name and badge number as well. What is it? Boris in 904. Thank you. I always appreciate when officers do identify properly.
You're fine.
Because some of them do that right here, right?
I copy. Cool. So check this out, sir. What I'm going to ask for you is to leave the premise, okay?
I'll gladly leave. I was leaving when you came up. I'm not trying to be here all day. I'm not trying to bother people. I'm just here to exercise my rights.
Give me a minute. I'll be back, okay?
All right.
I'm sure you're not going to go anywhere, but...
I'm not going anywhere. I don't run from the police. I asked them if the police were coming before I came out here. Not everybody's pumped full of fear. I mean, some people are, but I'm not. I would love for you guys to go too far. I'll sue the shit out of all you. I really will, and I'm not joking. This is not like a joke or something. I'm tired of people stepping over our rights. I didn't cause a disturbance, and I promise you I didn't. I was silent as a church mouse. I got it on body cam too. I walked around quietly, didn't bother a soul. You can't tell me I have to leave. Imagine if you guys could do that at a police station where somebody comes in and they want to document you guys to make sure you're doing your job right. Imagine if you can just go, trespass him. I don't like him in here. And then throw me in a cage because I don't leave. And then it stripped me from my ability to see what my public servants are doing. The Supreme Court has ruled on this. They said that citizens have the right to record public officials in the course of their duties. You guys cannot stop my right from that. I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to let you do it. In a roundabout way, you are. In a roundabout way, you are. You guys rolled up here hot because some bullshit about parking when that's the only way I can park in this lot. And I'm positive you've never stopped another large vehicle in this lot that wasn't doing something that maybe annoyed people. I'm positive of that. You guys wouldn't arbitrarily just enforce that. And if you did, show me the damn statute where on this not private, but this public lot that you guys can, that I have to park a certain way. There's no sign, there's no statute number, there's nothing. What am I going to do? Park in a normal spot? I mean, look at this thing. This is all I got. I don't have a car.
So
this is my car.
You said you had your press credentials?
Yeah.
Can I see them?
Absolutely not.
How do I know you're from the press?
It doesn't matter. That's the point that I'm trying to make to you.
I like your 18 theory.
Hey, I ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal. I get a lot of thumbs up with that one, man. I tell you, I like to make people smile.
That's pretty sweet. I like it.
And you see the wing on the back? Remember that?
Yeah.
The 18 bus?
You got it, brother.
That's awesome.
I ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal.
Hey, so check this out. The staff asked you to leave, okay? Whether you agree with that or not, that's besides the point, okay? So you were asked to leave earlier. You failed to do so, okay? Which is
doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. They have to have a legal reason to ask me. Sir, I'm telling you, on public property, you can't just tell somebody to leave because you don't like the color of their shoes or you don't like the hat they're wearing or anything like that. It doesn't work that way.
I'm going to read the statute for you. So you
I already know the statute. Brother, I studied this.
Let me read it to you, okay? So criminal trespassing in third degree, which is what the crime that you're being committed, okay?
That they're accusing me of.
Yeah, absolutely. A person commits criminal trespassing in third degree by knowingly entering or remaining unlawfully on any real property.
Unlawfully.
After a reasonable request to leave. A
Unlawfully.
law enforcement officer as well. Okay?
Unlawfully.
So the owner or any other person having lawful control of such property or reasonable notice prohibiting entry. Okay? So I'm asking you, can you please leave?
I've not refused to leave. I was waiting on you to come back. I'm not refusing to leave at this point.
So also, just so you know, because there is a crime that was committed, okay? 132412, I believe. Let me just verify.
Not going to happen, brother. You're almost about, there's a big pile of it, and you're about to step in it. I would walk around it.
Okay.
Because you're going down the wrong path.
Just so you know, 13-2412, it is unlawful for a person after being advised that the person's refusal acts unlawful to fail or refuse to state the person's full
if I'm under arrest or being accused of a crime.
Detained. You are being accused of a crime, sir.
No, I did not commit a crime.
Please. So what I'm asking
just let me leave. You already got my name. You ran my information.
I don't have.
Well, you don't have the right to it.
Okay.
You don't have the right to it.
I'm gonna detain you now. Okay. Physically detain you, okay? So now you do have to provide your full name and identity so that we can put you on a trespass log,
That's not how trespassing works. That is not how trespassing works.
So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna go back to my car, okay?
There ain't no way in heck I would do this.
Do you have any form of identity on you, sir?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't need my identity to trespass me.
Actually, I do.
No, you don't. You if I come back, then it's a crime. You don't need, man, you don't know the law that much.
Okay.
You don't need the identity of somebody to trespass them. That is not how it works.
Go ahead and jump in here. So understand, you were lawfully detained.
No, I'm not. You're missing the mark, man. It's no different than them saying if I was black and they don't want me in there.
Okay, boss.
It's the same thing. It's a right. Leave my camera alone. Don't take off my camera. That's another violation. Don't take off my camera. Please leave my camera on and leave it recording. Don't search through my pockets. Leave me alone. I do not consent to any search. If you're just detaining me to write me a ticket, then why are you needing evidence?
Because I need to make sure that there's nothing on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, or stick me.
And I'm in the back of your car. Yeah, I could be a lot of danger here.
Looks like they pulled out an iPad. It is now almost 7 o'clock. Pulled out an iPad right there on the hood area. I went off of camera for a minute because to save some battery, got about 18% battery. All right, here it comes. I don't know if he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
I don't get it anymore, but I used to get it once every year or two. I really felt better at the time. They said it would never heal. They said this kind of tear, we can't fix it. Rotate. Let's waste a lot of resources.
Sounds good. Here is your items, okay? Hang tight here. We're gonna be back here, okay?
They put the cuffs on me so tight and they twisted my shoulder back, and I have a bad shoulder.
Oh shit.
So I asked for a fire department to look at it, but look how tight they put the cuffs on me. They torture cuffed me in the back of the unit just because I was taking pictures in the library.
That is not
Peacefully minded.
Are they calling an ambulance for you?
Not cussing. They got the fire department coming.
We need an ambulance.
Wish you would have been nicer if you would have saw this.
No.
Of course not, right? They asked me to leave. Right, yeah.
What do you do for work?
Getting into my personal affairs.
Okay. That's a nice hat you're wearing. Looks comfy. Got some Crocs on. Those Crocs.
Matches this, doesn't it? See, starting to get the big picture.
Those Crocs look super comfy, man.
I wonder if he's starting to get the big picture.
I really like that shirt.
This.
Yeah.
This.
It's a nice shirt. It matches
This.
your hat. Yeah. It looks nice. And I'm really digging your bag, man.
Well, I do think that's genuine.
Yeah, I really do.
If you're a man, it's hard not to. Actual testosterone in the paint, man.
Hey, listen.
Women hate it, though.
I grew up watching that show.
Me too. You know? Women hate it.
Do they really?
They freaking hate it.
I don't see why.
Men love it.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I didn't paint it for women.
Okay.
I love women, but it wasn't for them.
How long ago did you paint it?
About 3 years ago.
And it's all like matte black and...
Headliner.
What did it cost you?
Materials, about $2,000 and a whole lot of labor.
And you said it's bed liner, so it's scratch resistant and all that other stuff? That's good. It's going to last you a long time.
Now, on another note, what's the difference between what I did and if I was black?
So, can I speak to you and then you just listen to me without interrupting me?
I will give you that.
Okay. So, understand something. If someone said, hey, it doesn't matter. Even though this is a library, they don't
Get a little closer, Gilbo. Let's get this nice and clear.
Yes,
I'm on
sir.
a point of the body cam too.
No, you're fine. I don't have a problem speaking to you about what, okay?
Okay.
How's it going,
I'm not going to bite you. Come a
How are
little
you?
closer.
I'm good.
You know I'm not armed.
I know you're not armed.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
I'm here, so I feel comfortable
You're
where
fine.
I am.
Go ahead.
Right? So the library asks for you to leave, okay? Upon asking you to leave, you need to leave. They don't have to give you a reason as to why they want you to leave. They just don't want you here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Okay?
They can't do that.
Okay, well, again, we'll find out, okay? So, yeah. But I don't want to talk about that anymore.
I'm sure you don't, because you know it stings.
Okay.
Just like my shoulder.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Okay.
If it's public
What kind of
property,
shoes are those, man? Those look comfy.
if it's public property, they have to have a reason to tell you to
Are
leave.
those Crocs, too?
Well, I can listen to you, but you can't listen to me, correct?
Those aren't Crocs. No.
That's
Watch
real
yourself. Don't
professional.
fall, man.
That's real professional. I listen to you, but you can't listen to me.
I've listened to you, sir.
You're talking over me.
I'm not talking over you. I was talking to this lady of yours.
Well, you're talking while I'm talking.
Okay.
Well,
Go
she
ahead.
didn't engage you engaged her.
I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead.
When it comes to private property, you'd be 100% right. People can kick you off for whatever reason they choose. They can kick you off for anything. It does not matter. If a member of the public is in a public place, then it does begin to matter on why the trespass is happening. Because, let's say, for instance, they said he's black, or he has a cross on his shirt. We don't like Christian people in here. Anything of that, or he's transgender, or he's homeless, or whatever else. If they said, we don't really want him in here because of that, then at that point you would factor in the reason that they want that person trespassed. And if you're any good of an officer, you would look them straight in the eye and say, I can't trespass him because he's black.
Absolutely
I can't
agree.
enforce that.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry you're not comfortable.
I am
can't
agreeing.
do it.
I am agreeing with what you're saying. Absolutely.
Okay, let me
100%.
finish my point.
Okay.
The First Amendment protects the freedom of press. It literally says freedom of press in the First Amendment of the Constitution.
Okay.
That's something you swore an oath to.
Yep.
And you should have told those people the moment that they said, well, we just don't like him recording.
Okay.
Watch these videos on YouTube and see what a real professional officer does. He walks up to that person who's all triggered and bothered, and he says, you know what? He has the right to record in here. As long as he's not causing a disturbance
And
or
you
going
do.
behind
You
any unauthorized places,
Yeah.
he has the right as a citizen of the United States to come in here quietly, take a picture, take a video, if he's not causing a disturbance. That's what you should have told
I
me.
absolutely agree with you. So
No,
you said something.
obviously you don't.
No, just listen to me. I
Okay,
listen
go
to you,
ahead.
okay? So you did cause a disturbance.
I did
they
not.
Asked, well, that's subjective, right?
No, it's
So
not.
that
The
is
Supreme Court has
subjective.
ruled on it. You cannot make a constitutionally protected activity a disturbance.
Well,
That would be saying if I walked in and I was black and everybody got an uproar that I caused a disturbance. I'm trying to educate you, brother. This is what I do.
Okay, and
I literally do this.
believe you.
I'm trying to
I
tell you
believe
something. You
I
stepped
believe
in
you.
it.
I believe you.
You stepped in it,
So
brother.
the library says you were disturbing their
No,
peace. Okay.
you gotta
With that
ask
said,
it. That's subjective on their part. You should have said to them, what did he do?
They're the victims of a crime.
No,
sir.
no, because you're taking sides. You should have walked in and said, okay, this is your claim. What action did he do?
I agree. And
Did
that's
he
why
yell?
I came
Did
to talk to
Did
you.
he throw something?
I came to speak
Did
to
he?
you.
Did he karate chop somebody?
I came
did
to
he,
speak with you.
Did he wave some kind of mace around? What did he do?
I came to speak
And if
with you, and you refused to talk
no,
to me.
listen.
right?
I'm listening. Listen.
Okay.
You should have asked the people there what disturbance they caused. If they say, well, he's filming,
So
you
this
should
is
have
the fire
realized that
department.
that's not where.
This is the fire department. This is Mr. Parker, I believe.
I'm sure you
His shoulder is hurting.
I have a torn rotator cuff,
so-
and they mostly with cuffs behind my back for really no reason. I wasn't threatened, but it's now my arm is stinging. And I got a boxer's fracture here, and I got into a fight years ago, and I tore my rotator cuff.
So it's you're saying
My
right shoulder?
arm is fine, this part's fine, but my shoulder is just burned. I just took a Advil, and I'm hoping that calms it down, like the inflammation or whatever the hell's going on. My shoulder. Yeah, you're good.
So this is an old injury that's been...
Yeah, it's probably like 12 years.
Yes,
What
sir.
can you normally do with it? Can you normally go up, out, down?
Yeah, it's just, I can normally do all that except if it's prolonged. So that's the problem, like if I'm sleeping or what happened here where it's twisted behind my back at this angle, then it starts burning. And that's what I'm facing right now. So can we move it? I got enough movement, but I'm scared if I try to drive out of here, I'm going to be an excruciating thing they're going to do. Well, they're telling me I got to get out of here on trespass and all this shit for nothing. Sure.
Is that your
It's starting to get better, though. Honestly. I think even if I didn't take the Advil, just like when I sleep, if I move, then it stops feeling. I don't know if you ever had a torn knee, but this shit is not. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like a burn. Yeah. Can't say that about everyone.
Just relax.
I'm not going to disclose any of that. Nothing. They already have it.
You think you want to go to the hospital and get checked out?
I think at this point I'm probably just going to shake out of here. It's starting to burn less and less. My wife is more comfortable driving now. I just want her driving. Yeah, I don't want to have her all the time. Everything checks out decently. I don't think there's anything at the
There's
hospital.
nothing we can really see.
Yeah, with the rotator cuff.
Kind on you is whether you want to do, go by ambulance to the hospital.
Well, I can tell you this, if it wasn't getting better, I would have you guys stay. Because I don't know if there was some damage from something torn more or not. I haven't been put in cuffs for 20 years. I'm sure they looked at my record and see that. I didn't think that you're going to be thrown in the haven't been taking a lot of property. I need to walk more.
The wheel.
Boxes. Blue Cross. My right hand and my dark arm. Dark? That sucked. It used to be good before my arm got jacked up. I was actually third in the world myself in Las Vegas. Tournament in Las Vegas, and then I got into that fight. Down there. I'm still okay.
I wouldn't even know what darts like total points is. They're like 301.
301, 501, and 6. Overseas, you got straight on your number. 501.
That's like a national standard.
It's just the most popular.
Yeah.
How high is the pressure?
Pressure's a little bit elevated, but that's to be expected. Because the situation is stress and any kind of tension. Bring that number up.
All right. Appreciate it, gentlemen.
Yeah, so
as long as I'm not burning anything.
Okay.
I know
it doesn't mean you can't
lose a little weight and get my blood pressure because I know it's high.
It doesn't mean you can't give us a call back. You know what I mean? Later on, just not feeling better, feeling different. You know what I mean? Like it's not like feeling that I should be. Just call back and bring it up. So, like Exceptional Mental Hospital here in town too. They're on 347, just over the overpass on the right side. Over the high school.
Catching that 347 if we need to know.
Yeah.
347.
It's called Exceptional.
Exceptional weekend over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Exceptional. I'll sign that one. Just get your signature. Right. Shannon, I hope you have a good night. Ma'am, it was nice meeting you as well. Be safe, okay?